One thing that makes this appealing, in my opinion, that's just my opinion, is that it's different and unique. It's taking something and using it in a different way than it was intended. This particular piece is a pre-made wreath that I cut in half. I cut it in half and I inserted it on the back side into my phone, glued it into my phone, and let it wrap around the front of this container. Now, in this arrangement, there was a couple things that I wanted to show, not only in product but in design, because I think it's very important that we know this. Anytime you're making a design, no matter what that design is, your color should always follow through from top to bottom, left to right. If you put a color up here, in order for this arrangement to be balanced, that color needs to be brought down in some form of fashion. We have the wheat up here. That color is transported down here through my container. You see what I'm talking about? My color's here, and that color comes down to here. Okay? Not saying in a traditional arrangement, if you got this color here, you got to put it down on the container. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in this particular design, I did bring this color down. But here's what I'm really wanting to show, how we have this lighter natural color, and that same color palette comes down to here. So we have this radiant design. This is one whole pack of wheat coming straight out of the container, and we did what we call grouping. I grouped all the hydrangeas here, and I grouped all that beautiful boxwood that's in that burgundy color over here. And then I accented it with some of these pods. Now another deal out there is he has a box of 50 assorted pods like this. A lot of them have this stained varnished look. How much is that box? $17.95 for 50 pieces. Beautiful, beautiful. And you'll see a lot of it throughout our stuff. But it just brings this color up here in this dry pack to right here. Just gives another total interesting look. That's true yesterday, and Danny was showing us some vases that he got, and there's some beautiful fall colors in this glass vase out there. And when I saw this, I automatically thought about this color of this container and the color of this wheat, and how this container played into that. And you can see sitting there beside it, it really goes really well together. And so I wanted to bring this as an accompanying piece. And I embellished it with a little bit of fall ribbon. But then I took those scraps that was left over off of this bush and some of these, and added some of those pods that come out of this pack with some cattails. And I made a hand tie. Okay? Because this is a frosted glass, and if I had put foam in there, it will turn that color dark. And I didn't want to alter the color of this glass. Okay? So I just used a zip tie, and it's just an insert. And if you made this for a display piece, or for your customer's home or your home, when fall's over, take this out, bag it up, store it away, take the ribbon off the base and use it for something else. The cattails are on that same aisle with the dry. He took those picks that were pumpkin picks. Do we have any more out here? He used scrap leaves. He loves to remind me when he uses scrap. Scrap leaves, and then these picks placed in here, okay? And then he went back and added a little bit of ribbon treatment. Down here in the bottom, he added another pick and some leaves. And then he added another container and changed it all up. So we remember these were how much? Right. Vegetable. This is the fruit topiary. So just by adding these picks and a little bit of ribbon and some fall leaves, it changed it up tremendously.